That's really good. Nice. Looks so dumb. Nope, not on my watch. Hey guys, and welcome to another game of Nunu Solo Queue today on my Smurf account, because I will be trying out Predator, as well some of you might have asked me to do, like 3 guys. But that's enough for me, and I wanted it here to be vicious, so I will try out Predator and maybe I will like it a lot, so there could be more to come if I do believe that the performance is really good on it. But I'm pretty certain that Aftershock has the better performance, which is my belief, because I'm spending a lot of time getting into all those stat sites, and well, Aftershock just has the better performance stats wise. Just make sure I'm not having any useless applications open that could hinder my PC. What's it called? My PC performance, right? And I will be doing the pretty standard clear. Blue buff, Gromp, Wolves, red buff, and then I will try to counter Scuttle or maybe go for a gank instead if I'm not contesting to a Scuttle crab in that very moment. We will see how it goes. Cut it around here. Do it. Roll in with the snowball. Kite this one back, because Dano trades 1 for 1 due to his attack speed being very high at the initial hit, which goes down after hitting for 2 or 3 times by a lot. Smite it. Look at bottom lane. They're in a very gankable position. Roll into the wolves. This one here. You always want to kite the camp towards the next location you want to go to. So since I want to go to my topside jungle, I'm kiting the wolf to my topside jungle. Raptors are really fast to clear, so I can take them. Kite them around while getting this count hit down. You, the big raptor. I need to kite them upwards the next time. If I'm doing a clear like this. Wow. Can I punish this? Might be able to, but if I'm ending up being 1v2, I will die. Pretty sure my Malphite is auto-filled. He got destroyed 2 times already. And he's already down 13 CS. That's a huge difference. Oh wow. Boring. Just wasted my flash. Well, here too at least as well. But still. And I also didn't get the grab. Turn was super tight. Help this guy. I do want to, but I'm pretty certain that if he isn't really able to play his champion properly, we will die both, because he doesn't really have the impact. And as we see, he gets absolutely demolished. Right. It worked out, but this was super close, and if the enemy jungle had come, we would be dead both. Also, I can't really stay here with my low health. I do have sustain on Nunu's kit, but still don't want to take the risk. Right, get my rune up. Bottom lane is probably dead.
Inside my circuit, I am clicking furiously.
Instant mute button. You earned it. Need to have vision here. Right. Got it too far out because then the aggro bar goes down and it resets. Back Drake. I know they aren't doing Drake, but they also spotted me. And I know Javan's bottom side because he just triggered the scrying plant as well. Right, so I'm not too sure on how to use Predator properly because I'm feeling like the rune is really clunky. And well, I do believe I have to first press my Predator, right? And then set up my snowball. So I should be waiting in this position, I guess. And wait for my bottom lane to overextend while Javan tries to get the gank off. I know he's bottom side. He might be a Drake though. Come on. Right. Then I will take my blue buff instead, I guess. Can't have warded here, I got vision there. I would have seen it. Right. I can wait till the wave is around here, then I can go in for the gank. So much patience right now. Can't he just spell farm and shove the wave? Right, let's go. Ah, channeling time, of course. This is why I hate Predator. So hard to use for me. Just finish him. And we're off the time. Right, so Predator didn't trigger because I didn't know how to use it. And it still goes on cooldown. I hate this rune. I never used it before. Like, I did, but I can't really use it. The sequence to actually using it is... it's clunky. I don't like it. Just regain the lane because they are still overextending. And they most certainly will try to dive this. Can't take any more damage here. Kinda messed up my snowballs on Delusion. But I got the kill and I got out, so I do believe it was somewhat worth it. Sadly my Aphius died because he overextended. Right, I can buy my Synarch, so I'll be going for it. Pretty obvious, my bottom lane was dead and I had to back off. So Javan did the right thing and punished me for having to go back. Take my raptors fast, and then I will look for the next gank. I really want to kill the Talon, but he's extremely mobile. Let's get some vision here. Most enemy junglers up to Diamond 4 don't even check this brush. so it's pretty free. I will be going mid lane, I guess. That's some nice speed. Okay, I certainly like the speed I'm getting with it, but I'm still not so sure about Predator. But honestly, catching up to the enemy is super easy with this. Still, I don't know. Still believe being more tanky is a lot more useful as Nunu. Especially since Predator should fall off in the late game, where I can't get the value in teamfights properly. Bad. That's really good. Nice. Looks so dumb. Nope, not on my watch. And that's Herald as well. No, he didn't. Wow. Right. And doesn't want to give me Herald. Guess that's fine. But honestly, he has to. Because else he loses in mid lane. So I can just opt for the Herald. While he has to watch. Going strong. But honestly, 6 kills on a tank jungle. I would like to give those kills to my teammates. He just uses the cape, and if Renekton doesn't dash the proper way, then I'll bite my tongue. Well, I got the Herald. It's bad. I dislike this. Do I still go for, well, Renekton, Jarvan, Ellen, Lucian. Let's buy. And then I need some more armor, because they have all this physical damage going on here. I might be able to skip Spirit Visage, and in fact I will do this, because it's only Yumi dealing magic damage here. And that, by the way, this thing right here, the summoner icon, is a Pros 2. It's a Pros Pokal. No, it's a Pros Cup in Season 2. And I know this because I got the gold one in Season 2. So this guy sucks. Let's kill mid lane. I messed it up, didn't I? Yep. I again didn't trigger Predator. Goodbye. Come on. I need to actually jump on him. He didn't have it ready, right? Because I certainly do not want to take the kill from him. Got the Herald. No pressure. 7 kills on me. I probably will be going Predatobelt after my Deadman's Blade. A lot of people have been telling me to do so in the Nunu Discord. And I probably should try it out. Will be great. That's 3 platings. Bringing us a huge amount of gold here. Come on. Couldn't watch this. 1014 HP. Just 1 hit for the additional plating. Let's take it. How does it go on cooldown? Percent cooldown. Oh. So basically it has such a huge cooldown. Well, it kinda secures a gank. But still, I don't know. Right. Whatever, Talon. Tickle me with those little plates, alright. This time. Oh, of course. They were backing out before I was even there. That's super lame. have zero vision on the enemy jungle, back out. Alright. I actually my Cassidy in here. Certainly want to try. Right. Got you. Stay away from the blue buff because else my snowball pops. Champion right click. This thing here. You see my cursor turning red. So that's champion right click. Come on man, don't steal my heals. Seven is coming. Nice. Good flash. Seven has to back off now, we can just pressure the tower. And I need to move bottom side actually because the Drake is up. And as we see him go bottom side, I need to react to this, so I either would take a top side objective like this tower, but I do believe that I can't give him another Drake here, because I'm certainly leading with my 8 kills compared to his 3. So I need to shut him down, and giving him the Drake would be the wrong decision in my opinion. Thank you. Super obvious. He reacted to me being topside by being topsided himself, rotated to bottom side, went for a Drake, and if he is surprised that I reacted to this, I don't know man. Got some bad news for you. But I want to go back after this crump. Or maybe I do want to get off another gank because Predator has a huge cooldown as we see. So why not opt for another mid lane gank? This timing. I hate this rune so much. This is why I say it's clunky. Go ahead. So after this failed Predator attempt, I will just back off, buy my items, opt for the Predatobelt, and I would start with the Kindred Gem because I do believe that I get more out of additional health and cooldown reduction. Well, I certainly would get something out of ability power, so I'm pretty sure that the health is more beneficial to me. Check Herald. Right. I need to check because I can see the Java. Right, my Malphite is back into the game, by the way. Oh, look at this. Get up, another zombie ward here. Thank you. If you reveal a ward and there's a laner from your team or a teammate, literally any teammate in your reach, you might as well let him take the ward down, because you will get the ward by revealing it and you will get the ward by destroying it. So you increase the gold gain for your team by doing that. I could be taking this blast cone to sneak Herald, but honestly, while Javan is topside, it's somewhat risky. So yeah, I can fight this guy. Which isn't a thing a Nunu could say all the time, because Nunu is absolutely garbage at dueling 1v1. His teamfight is great. If you get into a 2v2 with literally anyone that can deal damage, you're most likely to win. But fighting 1v1 is kind of bad. So I knew, because I'm just so far ahead, that I can take this Javan on. Had to focus for a little second there, that's why I interrupted my talking. Lame. Notice how it turns to a sad face after the, I think, third rotation on my W, at least in this skin. Nunu bot skin is the best skin for memes. If you think so as well, leave a like. By the way, because I normally go with the yellow trinket and this time went with a red trinket, it's because I used zombie wards, because I wasn't too sure. Like, Alba collection is for the extreme snowball, which I could do, but I do believe if I want to get a safe boost for my stats, zombie ward would be the right decision. And if not, I normally don't have to take the middle row in Domination, so I can skip it and go for Ravenous Hunter with cheap shot. But this time I had to choose one, and they're all somewhat snowball thingy stuff. So I thought choosing zombie wards would be the best decision here. With Predator dust. Predator. Nice movie. Right. Notice how the Talon's very scared by me channeling my ult, because he knows he's about to die. Lucky boom. 2 seconds gen time and the enemy knows he's getting destroyed. Wow. Insane here. Well, it's a combination of those two. Because the pre-mitigation damage that is getting dealt from Yuumi actually increases her heals that she uses after having a Fiend's Holy Crate stacked. Like, you could as well just read the tooltip. But the basis is if she deals damage before, she heals for more afterwards with the next spell. And that's why she just healed the Lucian for 600 health or something. Right. Nice one. Dude, I'm the tank. You want to damage me. I want to take all the damage. Oh. Wow. Did he flash over this wall or was it just his E? Got too cocky there. I'm trash talking too much on them and not focusing enough. Careful, Lucian. Oh, it feels, whatever. Still. It might be just a Yuumi, but even she has enough damage to take it down while you're at 10 HP. But fighting a fully stacked Kassadin, don't do that. He needs to let his ultimate fade before he can actually jump after. But then he won't have the damage, I think. Right. I need to turn my herald soon, because it's about to expire, and well, I do want to have a good chance there at using my herald. Like, if I can take down this tower, which we would get by free, oh, for free, not by free, for free, when we are on this lane and have a wave pushing in, we will get it for free anyway, but I need to drop my herald. And the herald will actually secure it because all the enemies will back off, because they know there's no tower anymore that they can defend or hide behind. So this tower is gone, and we can also take down this one because we are dead. Or maybe we can't because my herald placement wasn't that good, but honestly I couldn't do a good herald placement this time around, just because there was no wave coming in. Right. You tried to fight the tank without having any armor penetration. Now you're getting penetrated yourself. I can't go in like this if my team isn't there, and I have to actually spot my team not being there, or else I die in a really useless way. Like, yes, Catherine can now just sweep them off, but I could have done this without dying. So that's that. I have to take the Predatobelt, and I will opt for a Bramble Vest just because Yumi is having so much heals here. And it will be useful against all of those 4, because they do right click damage as well, so will be a good choice, and Renekton also heals by a lot. Nice. Sadly I'm dead and can't afford to take Baron with this current state, because I'm dead. Wait. I'm wasting slots. Right, that's better. Really nice movement speed. How is it so much? Oh right, because I have celerity. But, fun fact, yes, it was celerity. Celerity doesn't synergize with Nunu's W for whatever reason. It doesn't synergize. It does nothing to my W. At least I think so. I can just check it now, but I'm pretty sure it doesn't. So let's look at it. My movement speed was at 12 when my Deadman Split was fully stacked. 15. Should be a lot more if you ask me. 7% more effective, so if it increases by 100 I should get 7 more. I didn't even hit the 20. Like, nice try, man. Well, I get the after image if I hit him, so I kinda know his position, but honestly it was pretty obvious that he was trying to run down my Aphelios, so I could just walk after my Aphelios and hit the snowballs in this direction. Predator, and let's go in there with how much movement? Oh, 34 with celerity. Also nice frame drop here. Dive the tower because I'm Nunu. Secure those 3 kills. Which in this game state, with 3 guys on that tower, is a really cocky move. But if it works out, they're done for. And they are done for, obviously. Now let's take the Drake, because this is the safe choice. And if we overextend there, we might lose the game. Come on. I'm doing this mistake all the time. If my team doesn't want to take the safe objective, I have to stay around with them. Even if it enforces the mistake. Well, maybe it's not a mistake right now. But the thing is, if I'm leaving my team to die, I'm also at fault. So let's stay with your team, and as I see, I can just finish the game. Happens. Play good, make no mistakes. This would have been a mistake if I actually went for the Drake there. Right. Crazy good game. I certainly think Predator is a lot better than I thought before. But I absolutely hate the execution of Predator. You have to wait for 2 seconds, and I kinda want to feel how those 2 seconds go down. And I think there was one situation where the timer went down to 0.0, I pressed W, and my Predator was still not channeled fully, so it interrupted the channel, went on cooldown, and it did nothing for me. I hate this rune. The execution is so damn clunky. Riot, please. Please make me able to queue up spells or something, because this execution, I hate it. Alright, let's give the honor to Malphite, because I still think he was out of it. And because he was out of it, he had kind of rough time, but he stayed really calm. Let's get into the crafts. Oh, that's some more than average damage for Nunu. But you should know it by now, that's not Nunu's strength anyway. Oh, wait, not shielding. Shielding. D3. That's damage taken, self-mitigated damage. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. There's someone who mitigated more damage this time? Get out. I had fun playing with this build. I also like the Predatobelt. Sadly, we couldn't see it really in action, but I really like it, and I will buy it more often in the future. And if you like Predator and Predatobelt and myself in general, leave a like, hit the subscribe button, and I will see you in the next one. Goodbye.